Check.
Eligible Costco members get exclusive offers and
People saying Pooh Shiesty definitely not rocking with Gucci Mane. He not wearing no 1017 stuff no more, and it's nowhere on his page. And Gotti been posting Pooh and Gucci ism. And Pooh did not shout out WAP on FDO, but he shouted out Gotti, knowing that Gucci and Gotti had a slick beef. As far as taking the wedding ring, that sounds like cap. They're saying Pooh Shiesty did a song with Glorilla, and Glorilla is from Memphis and Gotti's artist. It's promo, and Pooh already shouted out Gucci in an interview, but he also said he wouldn't sign with Dolph or Gotti, and that line about Gotti and FDO wasn't a shout out, you're making stuff up. People that really think that was a shout out to Gotti and FDO is goofy. So here's the lyric, right? It basically he says
Negative percent was good. Shout out to the homie. Negative percent was good with you today. How you feeling today, homie?
Yo, Gotti toting a Drake. So some people feel like maybe that was a shout out, maybe it was a diss. He was basically saying legends in his city.
Check. Kev was good. Appreciate you. I see y'all getting into the live early. Definitely appreciate that. Let me just switch the chat over to multi-stream. We living. Definitely. Y'all heard about Gucci Mane getting robbed? Let me pause this real quick. Y'all heard about Gucci Mane getting robbed? I guess Pooh Shiesty really living his lyrics. I don't think Gucci Mane is the type of person that you want to rob though. Gucci Mane seems like the type of person where that's worth totally crashing out for Gucci Mane. I'm not gonna hold you. Gucci might up the score on one of them for this little robbery joint. But we got to talk about that. We got to talk about Mr. Tendernism. Y'all probably gonna hate me for this tendernism part, but black people, we gotta do better. Black people, we gotta do better. Like, sometimes we be thinking that. Well, not I'm saying we, but sometimes we be thinking that we helping, and it's really just to like stroke our own ego. It's really just to make our own feelings feel better. Like a lot of times, we think that we helping, and we make a situation 10 times worse. Yo, we got to talk about this Walter situation, Mr. Tendernism, and the Destination Barbecue joint out there. I believe it's in California. Shouts out to all my subscribers out there in California too. Definitely appreciate the support. Let me go back to where's we at? Twitter. I was trying to see what was going on Twitter. We had a nice stream the other day when we was reacting to some things on Twitter, but we do gotta check out this tendernism situation and this Gucci Mane getting robbed. I don't know how much do y'all believe Gucci Mane really got robbed? Like y'all believe a nigga really just took Gucci Mane ring and his wedding ring and his watch, and Gucci Mane just all willy-nilly just going on about life? I don't think it would have happened that way. I don't think it would have happened that way. I think something would have happened to Pooh Shiesty. I ain't gonna hold you. By the way, I might be a millionaire in a minute too. Shouts out to New York Lotto. Hey, you never know. New York Lotto. Not sponsored, but we should be. Oh, look at that. One of the numbers is 26. You know what the 26 is? My birthday. That's how you know it's a sign. Look at that right there. You see, one of the numbers is 26, and my birthday is January 26. Shout out to all my Aquarius. Out there. Everybody know the best sign is Aquarius. Best people was born in January. I mean, Seti said so, but that's the thing with the Seti Nash joint though. Seti Nash said it, and then I believe that Whack 100. For those of you who don't know who Whack 100 is, he's a 65-year-old active gangbanger from California. But Whack 100 kind of confirmed that it happened. And usually, unfortunately, once Whack 100 confirmed a situation, I'm not saying it happened that way, but at least there's something there. There's something there that we don't know. But I don't know, because Gucci Mane has been kind of quiet. I ain't seen no free Pooh Shiesty. No, none of that. I ain't seen no free Pooh Shiesty. No, none of that. Gucci Mane has been kind of quiet. That is his star artist. And when you look at the reason why they saying that that Pooh Shiesty is, I guess, upset with Gucci Mane, I can understand it. We're gonna get to it, but that's why I believe it. When they say the reason why Gucci Mane got robbed, I believe, because it wasn't about no money. It was about respect. It was about, I guess, street code that these guys go by. But Gucci was doing business with him. It wasn't about no street shit with them. But I believe that. Hold on, let me just see something real quick. My bad. I can't multitask with nothing. Hold on. I thought we had a winner. We do got a winner. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Top left. You see that number 38? Number 38 right there? Bong. You see my number right there? 38? Number 38? 38. I'm probably a millionaire. I'm gonna wait to see how much I won, but just know I won. So you don't know how much money I got, but just know your boy might be a, what's the top prize? 500,000. I might be a 500,000 there. I might be a month of 500,000 there. But I'm gonna scratch that off. Scratch that off. What if I really was playing the scratch off while I was on live and I just showed y'all I just hit for like 40 million? That'd be crazy. I would immediately leave my location though. Buffalo, you immediately gotta leave your location. How y'all feeling today though? Shout out to my boy Snow White in the building. My boy Snow White in the building. I see you. Why can't I move these over? Let me see if I can move this over this way. Monitor. Bonk. Okay, bonk. So we could see the whole thing. There we go. There we go. Shout out to. Oh, they gave you a big channel back. Okay. Okay, I see Trump free in the goo. I see Trump free in the goo. Apparently, he made him sign out his deal. I heard that he made him sign out his deal. Do y'all really believe that? Like a nigga really just Suge Knight Gucci Man? Do y'all really think that Gucci Man is y'all really think Gucci Man is going for that though? Y'all think Gucci Man just let a nigga just hang him over the banister here? You gonna sign this? Y'all think Gucci Man just went for that, huh? Gucci Man like just fucking, huh? I don't think Gucci going for that. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think Gucci Man the toughest nigga in the world, but I don't think Gucci going for that. Ain't it? Y'all know Gucci love that girl. Gucci love that girl. Keisha K. Gucci love Keisha K. He not letting the nigga just take his wedding ring, bro. I don't think he just let the nigga take his wedding ring. I don't know. Gucci kind of. But then again, they said that it didn't happen in Atlanta. They said it didn't happen in Atlanta. Imagine you and your wife, right? Because that's probably what happened. Gucci Man and his wife out California, out LA, having a good old time where the millionaires and shit is at. And then next thing you know, you look to your left, out your peripheral, you see a 65-year-old active gangbanger like Whack 100 screaming, "Hey, listen, nephew, I'm gonna need some money up off you. With a bunch of other active gangbangers, bro. I believe that possibly could have what happened to Gucci Man. Like, no, all jokes aside, like that shit can happen to anybody, especially like if you not, he from Atlanta, so if you like in California or LA or something like that, like it can happen. It can happen where you from. It definitely can happen where you not from, especially like California, something like that. That's why I think that it happened in California because Seti Nash is the person that kind of broke this news, and he's always willing to tell us how much of a gang member that he is and how much his criminal organization is represented properly on the internet. He's used to doing that. So we are going to check out his joint, Seti Nash joint, and then that's going to be the basis of our video to go from there. Because he did a video that kind of break down everything that's going on in the situation. But we got to talk about Mr. Tendernism too. Mr. Walter from Destination Barbecue or Destination Smokehouse. Are you guys familiar with the situation before I go into a whole tangent? And am I not on mute? Let me make sure I'm not muted. All right, we got the light on. Check. Because usually when I go into a good topic, I look down and I've been on mute for 20 minutes and I can't remember what I said. But let me see. Gucci ain't going. No disrespect to Gucci, but I think Pooh more gangster than Gucci at this very moment. -%. More gangster or more willing to crash out? But it determines on what you consider gangster, right? I'll give you a prime example. I'll use myself as an example, right? Shouts out to Houston, by the way. Shouts out to Houston Purple Pack. We're not sponsored, but we should be. Shouts out to Houston. Yeah, by the way, the purple drinks is the best ones. Now I done try all of them, but that Purple Pack, that's how you know I gotta get them by the box. But anyway, shout out to the Purple Pack, Houston. You know, it's about time. We probably should do another giveaway on the channel. We might have to call our people over at Buffalo Beloved. Shout out to Buffalo Beloved Buzz. If you know, you know. Hold on, let me see. Let me just show you. Because I might need to put y'all on. Hang on a second. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. But yeah, if you want to go over to Buffalo Beloved Buds on Instagram, check them out on Instagram real quick though, if you get a chance. They got some pretty good stuff over there on Instagram. Buffalo Beloved Buds. Can I scroll up? I'm fucking around gonna scroll to my inbox. But yeah, they got some joints on there though. But yeah, we might have. It might be time to do another giveaway on the channel, though. It might be about that time to do another giveaway on the channel. So we might. Why not even? Oh, because of the purple pack. My mind be all over the place. I'm gonna cash app you 20 to play something of mine on here. You gotta send it through. What are you on YouTube? You follow me on Instagram. How you gonna send? Oh no, you in the YouTube chat. If you got the YouTube link, I possibly could do that. Send it in the chat, and then I could just take it from there to the other monitor. What's your Cash App, pimp? Hang on a second. Let me throw that on there real quick. By the way, it is my birthday month. My birthday is the 26th. Shout out to all my fellow Aquarius, but damn, I got the hiccups. Hold on. I am Buffalo. But that is the Cash App. If you want to send some love, if you want to send some donations to the channel, money sign IAmBuffalo. It's on me, you see it right there. IAmBuffalo. That's what you got to look for on a joint. Y'all can't even see that joint. Hang on a second. Hopefully the camera don't move, but that's what I be trying to show y'all when I be on the screen, but it doesn't always. But it's money sign IAmBuffalo. Shout out to the Bills too. Shout out to the Bills because we are going to the Super Bowl. We are going to the Super Bowl one of these years. One of these years we are going to the Super Bowl, guys. We are going to the Super Bowl one of these years. His Cash App, IAmBuffalo. I appreciate that. That's what moderators is for. That's what moderators is for. Not really, but I do appreciate that, gang. I'm gonna win the giveaway. It says I'm gonna win the giveaway. We did a giveaway. We did a giveaway a couple months ago. Dinner like last month, or either last month or the month before last. We did a little giveaway. They got them a nice little variety pack. Shouts out to Buffalo Beloved Buds. I believe they did get a couple of these. They might have got a couple of these in our last giveaway. Like I said, we make sure when we do our giveaways, you fully taken care of. Like you win something on this channel, you ain't got to add nothing to it. You ain't got to add nothing to it. You win something on this channel. I just want to make sure everybody enjoying life like I'm able to enjoy life. Even on my worst days, I be enjoying life, yo. Like it be some of the worst shit going on in life. I just be enjoying it. You gotta stay positive. Cut out anything negative. When I say cut out anything negative, I don't even look. I don't answer my phone. I don't communicate with anything negative. Any of that, bro. Any of that. But let me see. Oh, Kev, what's good? What's good? Oh, now boys want to be on Call of Duty though. Now boys want to be on Call of Duty. Whenever I get on this stream, everybody want to get on Call of Duty then. I might let me see, what time is it? 12:30. Damn, it's still kind of early. Shit, I might, depending on how long we on here, I might switch over and do the Call of Duty stream. But I just want to kick it with the people real quick also too. About that was the tenderism thing. What was we talking about? The tenderism thing and Gucci Man getting robbed thing. Let's go to that first. Hang on a second. Cause let me see. Gucci Man robbed. Gucci. I can't believe my man Gucci Man got robbed though. They ain't do that to Big Guwap though. They ain't do that to Big Guwap. Pooh Shiesty, you shady as hell if you did that to Guwap, gang. I ain't gonna hold you. Hold on. Robbed in L.A. All Urban, Trap Lord, Pooh Shiesty and Yo Gotti robbed Gucci Mane. Okay, Trap Lord Ross got one, which probably is gonna be a little bit more put together, better than Trap Lord Ross joint. Let's just see. I mean, better than Seti Dash joint.
Going around about Pooh Shiesty. Now, we heard a day or so ago, I talked about it on this channel, that there was a rumor going around that Pooh Shiesty had been arrested, he'd been sent back to jail, he didn't pass go, he didn't collect $200. They was saying...
I had believed that rumor too. I did a whole video on it and all that, talking about Pooh Shiesty was locked back. I mean, it's believable. Think about it, guys. A nigga first day out the feds, he dissed the feds, talk about a bunch of illegal shit that he's doing. Like, chances are he's probably going back. Like, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, if Pooh did that, he ain't ready to sit down yet. That's a fact. Yeah, I don't think that, I don't know. I can see Pooh Shiesty doing that only because I think Pooh Shiesty is a little bit more, Pooh Shiesty one of them young niggas you got to show. I'll put it like that. Pooh Shiesty one of them niggas you got to show. Like, he don't care nothing about you being an OG. He don't care nothing about you being the big blood. He don't care nothing about it. You got to show him personally that you willing to do that shit today. That's pretty much where the mindset that Pooh Shiesty has. But people that have the mindset like Pooh Shiesty end up then they're killed or in jail, bro. People that think like Pooh Shiesty end up shot the fuck up or in jail because you gotta make smarter and better decisions than that. Like that shit dumb as hell to rob Gucci, regardless of how you felt about. Basically, what they saying is this, right? So y'all remember the artist Scar, Scar. Hopefully, I'm saying his name right. Big Scar, whatever. He was signed to Gucci Man. Remember, it was Pooh Shiesty, Big Scar. They was doing the whole new 1017 thing. They had a bunch of other artists like that. Most of them like died from like drug overdoses and shit. But back when he was doing that, the artist Scar died, right? So the artist Scar died, which was Pooh Shiesty. I believe that was his cousin. I know that was his homie, but I believe that was his cousin too. But you know these niggas be lying about being family. But anyways, when he passed away, there was, I'm not even gonna say a rumor, because if I was Gucci Man, I would do the same thing. But there was, I guess, allegedly a rumor that Gucci Man told the family that he need them chains back. So once Scar died, Gucci Man contacted the family. He was like, yo, you know how I signed him, right? I signed him. I put a couple chains around his neck, put a couple watches on his wrist, got him out here looking real proper. I'm going to need that back. The family was like, listen, we not giving nothing back, Gucci. We not giving nothing back. My brother earned that. You can't say what your brother earned when he had a deal with Gucci. Like, if Gucci not telling you that he earned the fucking chain, he need to fucking earn the chain. Like, that's the chain that he's wearing for the moment until he can get his money up. This is what a lot of people don't understand. Y'all be thinking that because people have money or people are successful or something like that, like, they just throwing money away. Motherfuckers are successful. Motherfuckers got money for not making dumbass decisions, like just throwing their money away, like giving away chains and shit like that. So, prime example, Gucci Man didn't make that man die. Scar died on his own. I believe he might have died from an overdose too. I don't think he got killed. He might like OD'd on some drugs and shit like that. Like Gucci Man ain't make that man take drugs. Gucci Man ain't make that man do shit. Gucci Man gave him an opportunity to be on 1017, make some money, change the shit for his family, get some change and shit for his family, but he wind up killing himself. He wind up dying before he can get the bag. So if I'm Gucci, if I'm investing money into, it's like this, right? This is what a label does, right? Say you're a rapper, right? Boom. I'm gonna invest $1 million into you in hopes that I'm gonna make 10 million. So nobody ever, this is where y'all thought process be wrong, when y'all be saying, oh, Gucci Man wrong for doing this or this person wrong for doing that. Nobody in their right fucking mind that has a business sense ever starts a business or starts a label or starts anything and says, you know what, I'm starting this with my hard-earned money so I can make these niggas rich. No, you do so you make yourself rich. So what you do is you find an artist like Scar who might be popping where he's at. He might be making, say Scar at the time might be making $5,000 a month. You sign with Gucci Man, now you making $40,000 a month. You see what I'm saying? You sign with Gucci Man, now you making $40,000 a month. But this is all business. So if you sign with me, you making $40,000 a month, but I done gave you $1 million, hoping that I make 10 million, and you fucking take too many pills and kill yourself. I'm not giving your family the chain and paying for all of this shit just because. Why? Oh, that's the right thing to do. Well, then y'all pay for it. You use your money and you pay for it. Y'all collectively, all y'all niggas get together since he deserves a chain and y'all want him to have a chain. Pay for him to have a chain. So I don't think Gucci Man was wrong for that. Plus, that's not his man. That's Pooh Man. Well, anyways, Pooh Shiesty wasn't too happy with Gucci Man not paying for the funeral, allegedly. Gucci Man asking for the chains back, allegedly. And allegedly, Pooh Shiesty had some, well, since Seti Nash is saying it anyway, some rolling 60 Crips pay a visit to Gucci Man and relieve him of his wedding ring, relieve him of his watch, and make him sign Pooh Shiesty off the label. Actually, no, they made him sign off the label, and then after they signed off the label, Pooh Shiesty's like, all right, cool, I appreciate y'all. You know niggas going too far. Once the mission's accomplished, one of these niggas was like, you know what? We should take this further. Let's make this a robbery. So they took his chain, took his ring, took his watch, and that's where we at right now. Yeah, Pooh did that. He ain't ready to sit. Exactly. Yeah, that happened to Enchanting too. Yeah, Enchanting too. The other artists Enchanting, like damn near every artist on 1017 either went to jail or killed themselves, bro. Like niggas ain't even dying from the violent music that they talking about. Like niggas ain't popping out and shit like that. Niggas is popping pills and not waking up, bro. Right? People get business messed up. It wasn't Gucci fault for that. Exactly. I'm gonna segue this into the topic that I wanted to talk about with the tenderism joint too, because hold on. These motherfuckers ain't even. I gotta stop looking at other shit like multitasking when I'm on live because I literally looked down to read this one thing and I totally forgot what we was talking about. About the tenderism thing because that pissed me off. Us as black people, we gotta start like. I'm not even gonna say us because I be thinking, bro. Some of us we gotta start using our brain, bro. Gucci Man do not owe that man nothing, bro. If anything, he owe Gucci Man. He owe this man music. He owe this man money. He invested inside of him. Like when y'all be saying shit like, "Oh, he should just do that because that was his artist and he should artist, not his homie, not his friend, not his man." This don't happen in white business. It's only with black business do people expect black people just to give up some shit. Prime example, even in my own city, right? Let me share y'all a story, right? Even my own city. Hold on, is this live on Facebook? I forgot we were streaming on Facebook too. Hang on a second, y'all. I forgot we were streaming on Facebook too. All right, here we go. Hold on. Damn, this drink crazy delayed on Facebook. It's like a 3-minute delay on Facebook. It's like a 3-minute delay on Facebook, right? People get business messed up. He for sure owe Gucci Man for his ass going to the feds. Exactly. He Pooh Shiesty definitely owe Gucci Man. I'm not just talking about money either. Like Pooh Shiesty wouldn't be where Pooh Shiesty is at without Gucci Man. All that tough talk shit, little ass Pooh Shiesty was doing. You think we would have believed this nigga or he would have been able to do that without people knowing that he backed by Gucci? Nah, part of him being backed by Gucci is the reason why this little nigga was able to out there to go so wild and to be talking so crazy out there, bro. Like I hate when niggas use somebody to get to a certain point and they be like, "Oh nah, bro, this ain't fair." Again, you could be making 100% of fucking nothing, or you could be making 30, 40% of a lot, bro. It's your choice. Like niggas, he ain't forced the nigga to sign that shit. But let's look at this this tenderism joint too, right? This is actually what I wanted to talk about. We're gonna react to the to Poetic Flacco video about it, but this is something that I did want to talk to you guys about. If you've been watching me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Trovo, Facebook, any of that, YouTube Shorts, any long form video, then you'll see that I did like a little clip earlier about Mr. Walter and the Destination Barbecue or Smokehouse place. This is an unfortunate situation, guys, but I think that people trying to help may have caused more harm. But let's start this joint. See if it's going to play.
The Keith Lee and Destination Smokehouse drama has gotten worse. This new update is proven there's something very scandalous and shady going on behind the old man's back. In our last video, we discussed how Keith Lee went to Destination Smokehouse to do a food review. At the end of the food review,
By the way, this is the guy. This is the guy who does like the tenderism thing on Instagram. I know you've seen it. They got the big ass dinosaur fucking thigh bones. I don't know what type of meat that is, bro. I ain't never ate no rib that big, bro. That's motherfucking rhinoceros knuckle. Whatever they over there barbecuing, he picking up like tenderism. They call him Unc, by the way, if you guys don't know. Okay, we is good. Okay, Gucci ain't getting him sent there. Exactly.
Try to link up with this old man from the viral videos. However, he couldn't meet up with the old man. Keith Lee documented himself going to the bank, pulling out a couple of $1,000s, then going back to the restaurant to give it to the old man, Walter. However, he was turned away, and he documented the entire thing. And this interaction at the end of the Keith Lee video brought a lot of hate and backlash to this restaurant. Before the video even gets started.
So basically what happened there is, what the heck was that? Right? Content creator goes to this restaurant, right? Content creator goes into this restaurant and says this, right? Now, mind you, this guy is viral at this moment. The guy is viral. The tenderism guy, he's viral. He got people coming in taking pictures. They probably got all type of business propositions and all that, right? Random nigga with dreads walk in. Hey, yo, I got $4,000. If I could just ask Unc a few questions. That's the part that y'all not including when y'all want to bash and close down this place. Based off of the fact that he wasn't able to talk to this man. You don't get to dictate what the fuck happens in a restaurant just because you're there with $4,000. I'm there with $4,000 and I asked to give him $4,000. They won't let me give it to him. First of all, that's not what happened. Allegedly, according to what they're saying. What they're saying is that he actually went in with an envelope with some money, told one of the workers, listen, I got $4,000. He didn't say, yo, I got $4,000 for Unc. I want to support this man. He didn't say I want to support Unc and I want to give him this money. I want to brighten up his day. I want to show it to what he's doing, or this is a seed for him to open up his own restaurant. He said, I got $4,000 to ask Unc a couple questions while they're in the workplace. They don't know what questions you about to ask Unc, and they don't give a fuck. They don't have they don't have to answer your questions. This is what's wrong with, like, I'm not gonna say black people, but a lot of times we rally behind these things, and it's fucking. If you had a fucking business, you would run it the same way. Like, you got a reason why a lot of our businesses are not successful, because we be doing dumb shit like what y'all telling this nigga to do, bro. If he's offering $4,000 in the middle of a work where they got cameras and shit like that going on, what if he was going to ask him some personal question or something bad or something like that? Like, you got to be prepared for that. Like, they're not ready to risk that. And just because it's $4,000, who gives a fuck? Like, them niggas was getting paper. So, fast forward, the guy gets on the internet. He does the video saying how, let's watch some more. Let's watch some more.
I want to put y'all on to the best money play right now on the internet called Free Cash. These folks is literally paying you to
not
play.
Not this free cash shit. I think this is a scam. The niggas going to eventually go down for that. There's no way to just give you money to play video games, but.
Cinnamon, a lot of
people to pay you to play video games. You probably want to play it because you don't know how long it's going to last. Scan my QR code or click the link in my description.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest you scan that QR code or download
cinnamon, a lot of spices and flavors. 8 out of 10. For me, the standout is absolutely the Oxtail. But past the Oxtail, the standout is Unc. Not only, in my opinion, is it extremely hard to get people engaged like that, to show your true personality, to be yourself, no matter how fast things take off in the space.
It says we went in to have a conversation with Unc. We went in to have a conversation with Unc to leave him a $5,000 tip, plus leave $1,000 to pay for anybody in line, right? So just because you got money don't mean you can break the rules, bro. Just because you got money, everybody not going for that shit. And this is the truth right here. Look what he says right here. We went in to have a conversation. So the conversation was first, not we went to give him a tip. We went to help him build his restaurant. We wouldn't help to do shit, bro. We went to get some content. That's what you should have said. We went to get some content off of Unc, and they wouldn't let us buy some content. You know what? Long story short, this is what the guy did. Nobody else is saying this. You tried to buy content from Destination Barbecue or Destination Smokehouse like that, and they wouldn't allow you to, and you got on the internet and tried to bash them because clearly there was a black person working there and a white person working there. Like, nobody has to allow you inside of their building to ask them questions and to record and do content just because you got money. And then you say, oh, well, we was going to pay $1,000 for anybody else that was in the line. So now you want to skip everybody else in the line because you got money, but I'm just going to pay $1,000 for them. And you want to force this man to have a whole interview, do content with you for $5,000. No, they probably making more money than that, not doing content with you. But let's continue on. But I just want to break this down for you guys because we see shit like this and then we rally behind it. And sometimes you thinking that you helping a person and you really fucking hurting them. I don't think this helped Unc at all, period. I'm going to break it down for you. I think this hurt his situation more than it's actually going to help him. But let's continue on with it. Hold on.
I don't think he intended for it to go the way it's going. I think he just wants to show his love of food and his love of what it is that he's doing. I'm personally taking $5,000 out of my own bank, and we going to say happy holidays to Unc.
So, update. We could not get to Unc. Security said it was over with for the day. They said that he was filming something. I believe he was filming a podcast.
See right there. I believe he was filming something. He was filming a podcast. Yeah, because you just fucking showed up with money demanding shit, bro. Demanding shit. And you got dreads, bro. They judging a book by its cover, bro. You got to get a fade. You light skin, that might have worked, bro. You got to get, if you can't go in there with dreads, talking, yo, let me talk to you did it when you got chopped and fucking tased in your neck, bro. What, 5 feet, bro. 5 feet, bro. But I guess because you got influence and money, you supposed to just break the rules.
We had $5,000 in cash or $4,000 in cash that we was gonna give him a hand. They didn't take it, so
niggas gonna get spied on with that free cash shit. Exactly, bro. All them YouTubers that listen, free cash, join right here. Just playing video games, you get money. All right, I'm just telling you. All right, when you wake up one day and when you locked out of your Cash App, that's all I'm saying.
Only gonna take this money and feed some people, but we just gonna do what we feel like we're supposed to do in the community.
And as always, after this, I pray and hope that they continue to reach their target audience. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
Obviously, Keith Lee fans were upset that Keith Lee never got to meet the old man. They thought the restaurant was not hospitable to Keith Lee. So that was one set of the backlash. The other set of the backlash came from people who found out for the first time through this Keith Lee video this restaurant was not black-owned. That led to think pieces on social media.
Finding out that Tendernism destination was not black-owned was not on my bingo card in 2025. especially
This be the type of shit that I be talking about. It's always a soft-spoken black person on here thinking that they kicking knowledge. Finding out that Destination Barbecue was not owned by black people was not on my list of, especially when black people are doing something. Open your own fucking restaurant. That's basically what that white man want to say. He can't say it, so I'm gonna say it for him because it's the fucking truth, bro. It's the fucking truth. Open your own fucking restaurant then. He never said he was the fucking owner. Y'all just got on here saying all this dumb shit. Unc look comfortable as shit, bro. Unc look like he can go in the back of the joint, have him a cold beer. He got the barbecue doing his videos and shit like that. Like, this shit ain't seem like it was a problem until it was a problem. But let's continue on. Trust me, there's a method to my madness. There's a method to my madness.
people that talk about, well, me, as somebody that talks about generational trauma and reparations.
Generational trauma and reparations for a fucking barbecue restaurant. Black people, we gotta cut this shit out, bro. I'm sorry, sister, queen, whatever your name is, like that. But we gotta cut this shit out, bro. We gotta cut this shit out, bro. What the fuck does this have to do with slavery? And what the fuck did she just say? Hold on a second.
As somebody that talks about generational trauma and
generational trauma. He don't know you, your grandmother, your kids, no none of that. This has nothing to do with generational trauma. But let her continue on.
reparations. For everybody saying, I don't see the problem with it. The fact that this man was able to grow a business is exactly what slaves did in this country. We picked cotton, we made the US billions, and then they gave us our freedom, and now we're still fighting for reparations in 2025, while every other nationality that has ever been wronged in this country has pretty much received some type of reparation.
So because somehow working at the barbecue joint got something to do reparations and we didn't receive this and all that. That is the most dumbest fucking example that you ever can show, because slaves didn't volunteer, lady. They didn't fucking volunteer. They wasn't volunteering to fucking go pick cotton and get beat and whipped and shit like that, bro. Well, I'm gonna say most of them. Most of them didn't volunteer, bro. They weren't volunteering. Volunteered. Do you even know the story of how he even started working at the fucking Destination Barbecue joint? Do you even know how we wouldn't know who Unc is? We wouldn't know about this barbecue shit. Do you know the basis of the story of how this whole thing even started? For us to say reparations, they don't owe Unc shit. Why do they owe Unc shit? You see what I'm saying? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Original video, I completely dismissed what she was saying. I called it nonsense, hogwash. Like, like Jared Fogle isn't owed ownership because Jared Fogle did a masterful commercial.
We're gonna skip to the interview part, right?
I would actually say the contrary.
So that's basically what I was doing.
You said she on point outside of the barbecue joint? I don't think she's on point outside of the barbecue joint. You know why? Because this is the problem. This is the problem with black people. Well, a lot of black people, right? Before this thing happened with this was really what's wrong with black people, right? Before this thing happened before we ever heard of Unc, before we heard of tendernism, before we heard of Destination Smoke Shop and different shit like that, right? Were you not aware that is not cool for white people to like not treat black people fairly? Were you not aware that slavery was wrong? Was you not aware that cops shouldn't be beating black people? Was you not aware that racism is wrong? Like, was you not already aware of these things prior to this situation happening? Because if you were already aware to these things, then what the fuck she's talking about makes no fucking sense, because that is the problem. We keep talking about the fucking problem instead of having a solution. There's no answer. Do you hear what she's saying? She's stroking your ego, your feelings. She's telling you, see, because generational, we've been set down and this has been happening. You haven't been doing this. What the fuck are you going to do to change it now? Or the next 20, 30 years, you going to keep complaining about what somebody should have gave you? They're not going to fucking give it to you. That prime example is slavery. They look like they gave us shit. No, so you can keep crying like the rest of the other people and thinking that, oh well, since I'm very talented and somebody should just pay for everything and just open me up a restaurant, put my name on it, and pay for the advertising, pay for the insurance, pay for the fucking repairs and all the other shit like that, just because I'm a good cook and I'm a nice person. That doesn't fucking happen in the world whatsoever. Prime example why that doesn't happen, right? You know what? We'll continue on with this part, and I'm gonna respond back to it.
He didn't tell you who he was. He didn't tell me who he was at first. He didn't tell me. So when he walked up, he told Gio.
And Gio didn't know.
And Gio didn't know. Right. When he came to me, he said, hey, I got this amount of money. I'm not going to disclose it. He said, I got this amount of money I want to give to to ask a couple of questions. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, man, he's just like 8,000 people that comes in here want to talk to Hey, bro. They busy right now.
See, even he said it. Like, he just like the rest of the people who come here want to talk to him. Who gives a fuck if you got bread? That's the rules.
Doing something. I told them what they was doing, and at first it was a little pushy about it. I was like, look, I don't know how long he's going to be. If you guys want to wait, you can. But I'm not trying to be mean or nothing. But he's doing something right now, bro. I'm not going to go get him for a couple of questions.
Oh, so you gave Keith the opportunity, the option to wait, and he decided to leave.
Yeah, because I told him, I said
they was more than courteous. They even gave him a chance to wait in the restaurant, bro. Name another black restaurant, right? White or black restaurant where you could just not order shit. I'm here to do content. I'm not really buying shit. They, you know what? It's cool. You can wait here if you want to. Just, what I'm saying? You can't do it right now, but you just wait here and just chill. No, nigga. Our stores be hurry up and buy. Either purchase or get the fuck out, bro. Purchase or get the fuck out. That's not bad customer service. You're here for, I opened up a business to make money. Either you're spending money on my business or you're not. If you're not, do something else. That's the truth, bro. But as black people, sometimes we be feeling like, oh, they have to do this, or it should be good if we do this. But we don't ever do shit to fix the problem. We just keep talking about the same person. See, they doing him wrong. See, they didn't give him his money. See, they didn't do. What the fuck have you done? Because prior to us knowing who the fuck he was, I'm pretty sure wherever he's at, he was telling people about these tender ass beef ribs and shit like that he made. And none of you, I'm not saying y'all that's watching it, because obviously my subscribers would help, but most of them. But I'm just saying. But you as people that's watching the joint, nobody said, you know what? Let me invest in Unc. Let me give Unc a job. Let me show Unc how to trademark his name. Let me show Unc how to do a DBA. Let me show Unc how to get an EIN number. Let me show Unc how to do this. No, y'all ain't give a fuck about Unc until it became popular. We care about the popular shit, but before he became popular, nobody gave a fuck. Now it's, oh, well, they should do this, they should do that. They gave that man a chance. They gave that man an opportunity. They gave that man we know who he is because what? It wasn't from y'all supporting him. It wasn't from him being in his neighborhood and the black people supporting him. It was, I don't know if this guy is white. He might be last time I called somebody white, they told me he was Dominican. I called Lil Pump white. They said, chill out, bro. He's Dominican. He still shouldn't be saying nigga, bro. He still shouldn't be saying nigga, bro. Unless you're in the South or the West Coast, bro. I don't know about the South either, but I know where I'm from, upstate New York, is not really like cool to be called using the N-word with the hard ER. But either way, bro, we got to stop this as a people, bro, because we lose out so much by just something will happen, and then we think that we fixing the problem. We're not really fixing the problem. You're just repeating the problem. You're not giving a fucking answer. So, okay, say, for example, they are cheating Unc, right? Say Unc don't own nothing in this store at all, period. Unc ain't got nothing. I ain't seen a single black person say, you know what? Because it's right, let me dig into my own bank account, buy Unc a restaurant, get Unc employees, fucking pay the taxes, do all of this shit because Unc cool. Unc cool. No. That would be a dumbass business decision. Now, what somebody might do, hold on. What somebody might do is, say for example, not even say example, I think this is what happened, right? I think this is pretty much what happened. The white dude got no, this is actually what happened. You know, let's just break down what actually happened. You're going to watch the rest of this, and I'm going to break down to y'all what actually happened, because I know what happened. Hold on.
I don't know how long he's going to be, but if you want to wait, you can. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
No, I know what actually happened. I'm going to break it down.
Circumstances that happened after the fact with other people that he talked to that opened our eyes up to why he probably felt the way that he did. Even the way that he approached it, he didn't ask for anybody else. There's a lot of people visible on social media. To offer a tip to a business owner was crazy. That was the other thing too. Is like he really
now look at Unc. Unc is a free. Are we still slaves right now? Are we not free right now? Martin Luther King birthday is damn near. Is it today or one of these days, bro? But are we right now not free? Does Unc look like he has there's a whole other black guy there, bro? Unc like he can get up and walk away, or Unc look like he can say, you know what? I'm not an owner. I didn't agree to this. You are cheating me. Make sure y'all follow me and support me. I don't see Unc disagreeing at all, period. I see black people on social media who feel their feelings, know nothing about fucking business, not willing to even help this man do the business prior to this, but want to mess up a situation that he already got, right? So Unc don't like he mad about shit. Let's continue on.
Walt is like this helpless guy who needs his help. How are you going to tip a business owner? Tip the whole staff.
How you going to tip the owner? Tip the whole staff. So that right there was confirmation that Walter is owner of the Destination Smokehouse. Well,
so we got to get to the thing. Listen, and I don't mean to like pick on black woman, but we gotta click to the part where this black lady starts talking about how they're doing him so wrong. She's supposed to be a lawyer, all this other stuff. And then at the end of everything that she says, she confirms everything that I'm saying right now about all this being bullshit and black people just being mad because it's popular. Listen to what this lady says, right? Listen to what this lady says.
He don't got his ducks in a row.
Mr. Tendernism is in tender trouble. There are a total of 4 trademark applications pending for the word tendernism, and unfortunately, Mr. Tendernism is not an applicant on any of those applications.
Now, would you know, did you think all of us heard him saying tendernism all this time? All these black people that's mad feel like the white man should just give him half of the company and shit like that too. Did any of y'all tap Unc on the shoulder and say, yo, Unc, you should maybe trademark the name since you are an owner, since you're here, you should maybe do this. But once somebody else does it,
a major red flag and something really wrong with that picture. Mr. Tenderism is literally his name and his catchphrase. So if you don't have an application in to own...
No, DZ, I understand. You know what? This is what we're going to do, right? I'm going to break down the story for y'all. And then we're going to open up the phone lines. Hopefully, I don't even know if that phone line still works. Let me put it in the chat just to make sure. Somebody call in just to see whether this line... We ain't had the phone lines open in forever. Oh, shit, I almost put my real phone number. Hold on. What was that number? 235. Oh, yeah, I think it's the... I put the phone number in the chat. If you want to call in after I say this, you can call in. If the line is still open, and then we can go from there, right? So basically what happened was this, right? So Unc, the tendernism guy, right? Boom. So there, now mind you, this is allegedly, and just don't quote me on this because I'm going to give you the basic of what happened. So if I say like bakery instead of cafe or barbecue instead of smokehouse, y'all know what the fuck what I'm trying to explain either way. By the way, too, I gotta brush my waves today, too, man. I gotta brush my waves today, too. I'm feeling a little seasick. I feel them waving up. But anyways, what happened was this. The white guy that we see in his tendernism drink, right? The white guy, right? I already had it in my contacts. We good? Okay, cool. So the white guy that we see in here that everybody's mad about, right? His grandmother or somebody left him a bakery or some shit, right? It was like a bakery, like some type of small shop. His grandmother left some type of small shop because she passed away, right? Boom. So he in a bakery doing his little bakery joints, right? You know what I'm saying? Little mom and pop joint doing his little bakery joint. The white man making an honest living. White man, grandmother passed away, left him a building. He didn't take no slaves. He didn't force nobody. He didn't have nobody sign no bad contract. He took what was given to him and he worked it. So he worked his little business that was going on. One day, Mr. Tendernism, the black guy, I guess one of his family members is inside of this bakery. She's in there talking to the white people that's in there, blah, blah, blah. Yo, my Unc makes some good food. I'm telling you, Unc should come in here and make some gumbo. And you know what I'm saying, y'all probably can sell some gumbo, work something out. So, he just nice to the customers and shit like that. The white dude like, oh, where are you? Unc make gumbo? I'm gonna talk to my peoples. You talk to him, I'm gonna talk to my peoples, then we see what we could do. Might have been trying to brush them off. Sometimes you don't want to tell a person no. I do it all the time. Sometimes you don't. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna think about it. I already know in my head I'm not going. I know as soon as you asked me, I knew I wasn't going. I didn't want to say no, so I did what he did. You know what? I'm gonna think about it, right? So boom. He said he gonna think about hiring Unc. The very next day, he coming to work, right? Now imagine this shit. Imagine you him, right? Very next day, the white dude comes into work. Get your money, black man. Hang on a second. Haircut falling off the bone. Oh shit. But the very next day. Hold on. Shout out Matt for the $5 birthday donation. Appreciate that. Shout out Matt with the $5 birthday donation. January 26th. Shout out to all my Aquarius. So boom. Very next day, the white dude goes into work, right? The white dude goes into work because the day before they was talking about the gumbo shit like that. He probably not even thinking about this shit. He walk into work. It's an old black dude standing in front of his establishment, full chef uniform. I'm talking about full chef uniform, holding a big ass pot of gumbo, bro. Imagine that. Like you had a conversation with somebody else. The next day, old ass man in front of your joint, big ass pot of gumbo, full chef outfit. So the white dude like, yo, fuck is you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing out here? Like, I said I was going to think about it. Who are you? And Unc was like, nah, bro, I'm telling you, you got to try this gumbo. You got to put my gumbo in your spot. You got to get my gumbo in your spot. So what happened was Unc basically hounded the owner to get in there and start selling gumbo. So they get in there, they start selling gumbo. I guess it was like a coffee shop or a tea shop, something before that. So they got coffee, tea, and gumbo. Next thing you know, gumbo flying off the shelves, bro. I'm talking about they selling a lot of gumbo. Unc in there chefing it up with the gumbo. I'm talking about he got his gumbo top tier gumbo inside the joint, right? So the white dude thinking like, damn, this got to be a sign from God. Like he just walked in here, begged for a job. He making all of the food and he don't want nothing. Like he just working. Like that's what we doing. So that's what they doing. Like you're a business owner. Bro, imagine you got a trap house, right? Imagine you got a trap house. Young nigga walk up to you, full Nike. He already got a Nike Tech and a pole, bro. He already got a Nike Tech and a pole. Walk up to your trap house and say, listen, bro, big bro, I got about a brick and a half. I'm going to just hustle it in here for you and I'm going to give you everything, bro. I'm going to cook up everything and I'm going to give you everything, bro. Just hold me down. You're going to be like, what? Make sure you're not wearing what? Of course. So the white dude was like, of course, you want to work here and give us the recipe? So boom, gumbo flying off the shelves. And then you know what happened? You know what happened? You know what happened? Ask China. Trump voice. No, I'm being funny. I probably shouldn't have said that, but I already said it and we live. I can't take it back. But Trump said it. He ain't get canceled, so what? But anyways, you know what happened? COVID happened, right? Fucking coronavirus happened. COVID happened. Boom. COVID hit across America. Remember the gumbo I told you they were selling inside the joint? Remember they slinging gumbo. I'm talking about like they trapping with the gumbo. And then COVID hit. So everything shut down. So once everything shut down, Unc going about his business for a couple months. The white dude, he thinking, damn, I got taxes, I got employees, I got insurance, I got motherfucking bills, I got the motherfucking lease, I got the fucking insurance, all this. Now, mind you, remember, the white dude owns it. So while Unc might be out of work for a couple months, y'all support him, right? He could be selling dinners on the side because y'all support him because it's Unc, right? No, that's not what happened. The white dude took the risk of being shut down all that time, and then when he opened back up, guess what happened for the second time? Guess what happened for the second time when he opened back up? So he was already shut down. So Unc went in there, sold some gumbo, right? Sold a bunch of gumbo. Y'all was buying gumbo from this nigga. So y'all knew Unc had the recipe. Y'all knew Unc had the money, all that. Not the money. Y'all knew he had the talent and all that. Y'all had a whole 2-month gap, 2-month head start to get with Unc. Because remember, the shop closed down because of COVID. It wasn't doing too good. So all the people that support Unc and, they should do this, they should do that, he opened up his own joint, you had an opportunity then. Those 2 months he was out of work, y'all could have went and supported Unc. Y'all could have went and bought his stuff and gave him his own restaurant and a bunch of other shit y'all know y'all not about to do and fucking up this man's whole situation. So boom, what happens is Unc walked right back into the same fucking shop and says, yo, listen, you know I came here before and I begged for a job and I gave you all my recipes for the gumbo and shit like that and you made a lot of money. Guess what? Let's switch up everything. I'm going to give you all my recipes. I'm going to advertise for you for free. I'm going to get this joint jumping and all that, bro. This is 2.0. Let's do it again. The white dude is like, what? Like, hold on. So I was in here selling fucking coffee and tea. You came in here sold gumbo. We done double, tripled up. We shut down for a couple months. You come back. Now you want to double, triple up again? You just giving me recipes and shit like that? The owner probably in there, thank you, God. Oh, I was praying for this. Like, at some point as people, we got to start looking at the choices we make and stop. I'm not even saying hoping that somebody does the right thing because that wouldn't be the right thing. That would be dumb as shit for him just to sign off half of his company because Unc could fucking die a week later. Unc could switch and make up his own spot or something like that. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, they wind up opening up the barbecue spot, which is the spot that they got now. Unc doing all the recipes. Unc all on the internet doing videos and shit like that. Unc doing, and by the way, let me ask you this, right? This is a serious question, right? With Unc going viral on TikTok, right? Mind you, look at Unc, the fact that he didn't trademark his name. He didn't open up his own business. I don't know what happened to him prior to this, right? But just listen to what I'm saying. So he didn't trademark his own name. He didn't open up his own restaurant. He didn't use the time that he was doing the gumbo and shit like that to build and do his own restaurant. I mean, to do his own bread and shit like that. But you honestly think that, hold on, how do I say this? I don't want to sound, I don't want to sound like, we got to start making smarter choices, bro. Like, you literally walked into an establishment and said, use me. That's pretty much what you said. Like, if you go to work today, right? Like, y'all try this, right? If you go to work today and say, listen, I work unlimited overtime just cause I'm here. and they put your dumb ass on the schedule and actually work it, I don't want to hear shit about, oh, they racist, they wrong, they did it. You volunteered the shit. Maybe 40 years ago when we was slaves and it was all this other shit like that, yeah, maybe it was an excuse then. But if we know that this is going on and we're still willingly doing this shit, you can't be mad when the outcome is the outcome that it is. Like, he don't own the shit, bro. Should he own the shit? No. You think that man's grandmother died and gave that shit to him, and just because he doubled it and made it successful, he put just half of it away? Because the nigga walked in with some recipes and said, here, use my shit? Ask the person that made the fucking McNuggets, bro. The person that made McNuggets at McDonald's, ask the person how that shit ended out for them, bro. Voluntary slave, bro. Voluntary. See, it's not. I didn't even read the comments yet. I'm just looking at the comments now, but bro was a voluntary slave, bro. Like, you can't be mad at them for that. And then he in every video talking about, no, this is my man. Don't be talking wrong about my man. You know what I'm saying? I'm co-owner. I'm saying, yeah. And you know what I'm saying? We got a good thing going on, because what can happen is y'all can put so much pressure on that restaurant to where they got to let Unc go. Y'all can put so much pressure on that restaurant because, oh, they should do this. They should give him half of their money because Unc did this and we would support him. And then Unc is going to be on his, and this is the question I was going to ask y'all too, right? So if Unc didn't do all those things, trademark his name and all the other stuff like that, the only reason why we know because of Unc is these clips on TikTok. You think Unc did that shit with his own phone? You think Unc was recording that shit with his own phone, opened up a TikTok account, put the joint on TikTok, pushed the joints out and did all that shit himself? No, we wouldn't know of this nigga without him. I'm not saying that it wouldn't be right in the kindness of their heart to say, you know what, we're going to give you 50% of the company. But would I fucking do that? Fuck no. Why would I? You're giving away money. When they talk about generational wealth, the niggas who got it don't make dumbass decisions like what y'all telling this company to do, bro. Because he right now, right, if he's not an owner, he could walk away from that, right? He could believe the hype of the internet, all y'all on the internet saying, oh no, we would support him and all that too. He could do that. And then for the next month, because it's a hot topic, yeah, y'all gonna watch the videos, but it might not even be videos. Remember, he's probably not doing that shit himself, bro. The company that he's working, well, the Destination Barbecue, shit like that, they probably got a young boy in there with his phone, taking clips of Unc, posting that shit on the internet for him to get famous. Y'all gotta think about this other shit too. That's all part of business. So when he started his own restaurant, if he starts his own restaurant, now he's not just a cook. Now he can't just be doing fun videos. It takes a lot more than just doing fun videos to run a fucking restaurant where everybody's telling him to quit and do his own shit. Maybe he don't want to. Maybe he don't have the skills to do the shit. Maybe he's just a fucking cook. Maybe financially he can't do the shit. I don't see nobody volunteering saying, I'm just gonna do the shit for you. You know what? I got $200,000 in debt for going to school to be a motherfucking accountant or something like that. And because I think that they doing you wrong, I'm gonna volunteer the next 5 years of my life to be your personal accountant. And because it's right, don't pay me nothing. That'd be the exact shit that you telling them to do. You gonna do that? You gonna go to school for 5, 6, whatever years it takes to be an accountant, be $200,000 in debt because you feel sad about a situation, you just supposed to just volunteer your services for free. Now, would it be nice? Yes. Are you supposed to volunteer? Are you supposed to do good stuff? Yes, but not if it's fucking costing you harm. That's that man restaurant, bro. This shit crazy. Oh, the phone lines. Hold on. What was that? Google Voice. Hang on a second. Oh, do I still got that on here? Hold on, I gotta sign in real quick. Hang on one second. I got a new phone. I finally upgraded my phone, but I haven't signed in into a lot of the apps. Hold on. December 12th. All right, what's the phone number on this joint? Settings. 235-1016. Yeah. 716-235-1016. 716-235-1016. Let me just make sure this is working. I'll call the Weather Channel 844-4444. Make sure we are.
Thank you for calling the Weather Service. Proudly presented to you by Clearly IP.
Okay, so yeah, it does call out. So yeah, 716-235-1016 if you want to call in about the topic. 716-235-1016. If you want to send some birthday love via Cash App, $ IAmBuffalo, $ IAmBuffalo. Let me get to some of these comments real quick. Shout out to Buffalo Beloved Buds too. Heavy shouts out to Buffalo Beloved Buds. We probably gonna do my birthday January 26th. I might do a giveaway before the 26th. I might do a overnight stream and a giveaway before the 26th. Maybe this is a psycho fam. Black over here blaming black people for not knowing who this motherfucker was before he got on social media. I'm not blaming black people, but I'm not blaming black people for not knowing who he was. The black people that was in that community that's so enraged that this white man just didn't give him all his money and just didn't sign over his company like that too. I don't see them doing shit, bro. Y'all making this shit so hot. What if they let Unc go, right? What if they let Unc go? What is he going to do? I'm pretty sure he's making way more money, get way more attention and way more emotion and shit right now than he was prior to it, or that he, hold on.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yep, it's the Blackout, DJ Bandana Black. Who's this?
Yo, what up, Bandana Black? How's it going? Ice doing Pimp Snow White in the building.
My boy Snow White. What's good? What's good, gang?
Hey, shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, black and white like Michael Jackson when motherfucker come through here.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Was you
Nah, but what I was saying, you was saying some shit about some Dominican dude saying that shit with the hard ER on it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so check this out, right? Two things, right? Me, as a white boy with mad black friends, I got friends I say that way, and that's like a way of like it's a term of difference from their ass to be like, yo, I've known you for mad years, like, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm with them around other people, I'm not gonna say that shit.
No, I get it. I get it. I think that is really where you from.
But I would never say this shit with the hard ER on it either. Never.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the other thing I was gonna say is I used to have this dope connect named Rico who was Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah.
And when he was in Puerto Rico, he got kidnapped when he was in 4th grade by a bunch of black Puerto Ricans. And he shot 2 of them in escape and got shot in the process. He got out of prison for that when he was 18 because of the way the laws is in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
He used to purposely sell dope to black people and call them the shit with the hard ER on it while he was doing it. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know if maybe people is racist because I know black people who have called me that shit with the hard ER. Like, and I'm like, yo, I tell them like, yo, that shit, y'all really shouldn't even be saying that shit.
Yeah.
You know, I won't say that shit. Y'all really like that shit with the hard ER. Nobody should say that shit unless they know they in the Klan or some shit.
Yeah, and I think it really depends on where you grew up and how you grew up. Say for example, like where we at.
Nah, you wrong, Black, because it don't matter if it's East Coast. Well, I really think it's just a New York thing with y'all pimp. I
think that's why I said I think it's where we at.
Because in Detroit, they don't give a fuck. Some people do, like especially some of the older heads who was around for the civil rights movement. The young boys ain't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't matter if you was white, black, everybody was that. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That's where it's like, I sort of get your point and shit, but yeah, I have no comment on this business thing. I mean, Funk should protect his own priorities. That's all it is.
Exactly. Business is business. I appreciate you checking in, though.
All right, hey, listen, let me tell you something to put something on your shit.
What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
I'll hit you on Instagram. I ain't need to be told about public.
Okay, I got you.
All right,
Yep.
easy, bud.
All right, so I guess the phone lines are open, 716-235-1016, 716-235-1016 if you want to hop on the line. I should bring back the Ask Doctor. Remember I used to do that live joint, Ask Dr. Black, where people ask me for advice. I put on a little doctor glasses and shit like that, and I give you a bunch of advice that's probably going to get you punching your shit. That type shit. We might bring that back for the nighttime stream. I can finally see the chat, too. I don't know if y'all can see this. The program that I be telling y'all where I can't see all of the comments, but right here behind these comments is the program that I use, but it only shows me Twitch, YouTube, but we on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. We stream it on a lot of different shit right now, but I can only see the comments from YouTube and Twitch right now. So if you're watching on Twitter, Facebook, anything else, I apologize. Once I do get another computer, that's really what my birthday, January 26th, right? My birthday is January 26th in about 9 days, right? I don't know what today is, but about 9 days, right? So what I want for my birthday and what I'm going to try to get, I always try to get one gift for myself, but what I want for my birthday is I want a new computer, yo. I need a new computer just so I can stream more. Like this shit keep cutting off. I can't see all of. If I had a better computer, I'd be able to see all of the chat because I can have more screens open and shit like that. But long story short, that's pretty much the next goal that I'm be working towards is a computer. So even whatever you're doing to support the channel, whether it's Cash App, Super Chat, whether it's liking a video, sharing a video, telling somebody about the video, it all counts as support. But that's what I'm working towards. Once I get that gaming computer, well, not even the gaming computer. Once I get a better computer, we are going to do the music streams where we're going to DJ live. That's where you guys will be able to play this joint, blah blah blah, and we're gonna do a bunch of verses, different shit like that too. But that's further down the line. One of the goals that I do got for 2027. Unc ain't trying to be no economic slave. I support your message. No, I just really feel that way. I think that a lot of times in our community, a lot of times just our people in general, we don't really focus on fixing a problem. We just focus on repeating it. Whoever's the loudest person to repeat it is doing something. Like I see a lot of times, and I won't say any names, right? I won't say any names, but there's how do I say it? Fuck it. There's I don't want to be specific, but let's say in every city, right? In every city, fuck it, in my city, right? There's a guy in my city, right? Where like, say if something happens, right? Say for example, if like motherfucking police officer smacks a black person, right? Say if a police officer smacks a black person, what this person will do is they'll get on Facebook Live, wherever the location was the black person got smacked by the police officers. They'll get on Facebook Live and say, hey man, ain't nobody else doing this. I'm the only one that's down here fighting for the people. They need to stop smacking black people. Smacking black people is wrong. We need to do something. We got to come together and let them know that this is wrong. We can't do this. My Cash App is down below. Follow me down below. This is what this person does, is what I'm saying. Basically, it's like they never give you a solution to the problem. They're just literally repeating the problem to you. So now you're getting anger, and it's actually it's feeding your feelings instead of giving you a solution. Black people too long, we're caught up in our feelings. I keep hearing about this. Well, for too long we were slaves, and they it was generational. Who gives a fuck anymore? We've been spending too long talking about the shit. We've been spending too long making people aware that the shit is wrong. Do something. Open up a business. Support a person. You see people all the time on Facebook fucking selling cakes, selling dinners. It's chicks on there selling ass. Like, not that part, but I'm saying like support. Do something. Like, just stop repeating the problem. Oh, we got to do something. The white people, they should give us 50%. They going to make it hard for. We know they're going to make it hard for us. We know that it's unfair. So do something, not just keep repeating it. I don't believe in peaceful protests. I don't believe in peaceful protests. I don't believe in protesting. I don't believe in any of that. Like that shit is Martin Luther King. We about to celebrate Martin Luther King birthday, right? The same shit that he was fighting for then, we're fucking still making people aware of now. He made us aware of it then. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, that we are fully fucking aware that we are treated differently, that shit is unfair for us, and that it's harder for us, and that we need to stick together. No, we are fully fucking aware of that. Who's going to do it? The select few people that actually do it, then y'all want to beat them down. Oh, you supposed to do this. Because they made a smart decision. Because they didn't want to fucking go do a peaceful protest. Instead of doing that, they went and fucking filled out a job application for a job that they might not have wanted, but it's going to pay them amount of money that they can save up enough to put enough money to the side to finally open up their hair salon, finally open up their soul food spot, to finally open up their hair shop or different shit like that, because they made a choice to actually do something. Not just feelings. We got to stop dealing in fucking feelings, yo. I just went off on a rate. I just went off on a I don't even know what it's fucking called. That shit make me angry though, because it set us back though. Like, we did all this shit, hey, y'all wrong as hell. Y'all should give Unc 50% of the business. Y'all should do this. So now what if that white man with Unc and the tendernism, what if he say, you know what, listen, we got too much attention going on in this. You know what, Unc? We're going to need you to actually sign some paperwork now. So we're going to make you per owner, but we're going to need you to sign some paperwork now. Now Unc legally liable. Now Unc responsible for the motherfucking advertisement, the motherfucking hiring, the firing, the lawsuits, a bunch of other shit that Unc probably just love cooking, bro. Unc probably just love cooking and showing people cooking his food and eating his food. Now you done push the man to do some shit that he probably don't even fucking like doing. And he already old as hell. You know the type of stress that's going to cause on Unc? Sometimes you helping a person can really hurt a person. You really got to know what the outcome of what you're trying to do is. Like, what is the actual action? Fuck the feeling. What do you want done? Like, what is the change that you want done? Yeah, the feeling is, oh, we need to make this person feel bad about this. Well, what if you feel bad and make Unc sign a contract that might not be good for his future? You see what I'm saying? There's a term for people like that. Actually, I'm trying to think of what it's called. Bruh trying to get bread like everybody. Exactly. That's why the white man hated Keith was trying to give Unc some bread, maybe some game. DZ, that's wrong. DZ, that's wrong. That's not what Keith was doing. That's a fucking lie. Keith said it himself. Keith said, I went in there with some fucking money. So he went in there, shouts out to the Purple Pack. Houston, shouts out to the Purple Pack. But he went in there with some money, right? So random nigga with dreads walk into a popping establishment. Yo, I got $4,000, but it's for me to have a conversation with Unc. I want to give him this $4,000, but I want to have a conversation with him. You keep forgetting the but part. That but part will be the reason why they fucking said no. It wasn't here. I want to bless Unc because I see that he's the black man, and I want to give him this $4,000 just as a seed to sow for him to eventually get his own restaurant. That would have been some real shit. I'd have supported that if that's what actually happened. If he walked in there with the mindset of I want to give this black man $4,000, I would have 100% supported that. Keith is a fucking lie. Keith tried to buy content. Keith tried to buy content and force this establishment to sell him content. I got $4,000, and I got $4,000 to have a conversation with Unc right now while we on camera. We don't even know what you about to ask Unc. You might ask Unc some shit that get us sued for $4,000. Fuck no, wait in line. I wouldn't even. They was nice to sell. You know what? They're not available right now. You can wait if you want. It might be a while. You can sit, have a seat, get you some food. Bro, you got to get out. DM them. You got to get out. Like, this is a business. I'm sorry, we run a business. You here with video cameras. I don't know what type of questions you got going. I'm not being funny, but you got to get out. Oh, you want to get out? Rico. I'd have some type of hand signal or something like that. Oh, you don't got to get out? Have a blessed day. Blessed day might mean pack him out, throw him in the back. Whenever I'm in an establishment, if I'm the owner, if I say have a blessed day to somebody, if I have a blessed day and walk away, grab him, pack him out, throw him in the back, bro. But nah, that's not what Keith did, bro. Keith did not try to give Unc money out the kindnesses of his heart the same way the people in the community didn't try to support Unc out the kindness of his heart, because it's popular right now. What Keith tried to do was buy content. I got $4,000 for you, but you have to give me something. That's not fucking help. Sometimes help can hurt, and you don't have to accept. This is what I be having a problem with people when it's like, if I ask you for help, it shouldn't come with a task. I shouldn't have to help you help me. Motherfucker, I need help. Let's fix this shit first, and then we can go on. So if you want to make sure Unc had money, you want to bless him with money, give the money. Here, I got this money for Unc. Or I want to get this to Unc. I just want to see him get it. I just want to make sure he gets it. The part that he said was, I want to have a conversation with him. This is for him, but I want to ask him a few questions on camera, which is content, which might not be worth $4,000 or them getting sued. Imagine I work for a multi-billion-dollar company, right? Myself. Imagine I work for a multi-billion-dollar company and the news is outside. They let me speak on live, bro. That type shit. Unc might be a me. Unc might be a younger version or older version of me, bro. You do not want me answering questions on live. You see what be happening when we on live here, bro. I be saying shit. I'm like, damn, I can't even take that back. I just probably can't visit that place. Like, sometimes it might be that type of do Unc look like I'm not being funny, bro. Do Unc look like he's like, I think that if Unc had the opportunity to open up his own restaurant and that was the best that worked out for him, I think that he'd be doing that instead of what he's doing right now. I think that we need to look at that also too. Yo, is it snowing there? It's definitely snowing here, gang. It's cold as shit outside. It's in there a blizzard outside. I just walk to the store too. I like walking at least 2 miles a day, right? No matter what. Like, I literally walk to the store, walk around the aisle, play on my phone, and then walk back to the house just to get my 2 miles in. But I be checking it on my watch, though. I at least get my 2 miles in. But yeah, it was snowing like a motherfucker outside earlier. Yo, my knee hurts so bad, yo. I know I'm getting old. My birthday, January 26th, and I feel every bit of the age that I am. It's snowing. You forgot he bought over $100 in food, too. It ain't like he just walked in there. That's after the fact, bro. That's after the fact. Look at what Keith said himself. His objective was to go there to give him money to have a conversation. Now, did he buy food? Of course. So what if you buy food, bro? Like, why do y'all be thinking that? If I own a restaurant, right? If I own a restaurant and you buy food, that doesn't make you any special to anybody else who bought food. Now, should I, out of the kindness of my heart, or if I have time, should I stop what I'm doing and have a conversation with you or do whatever you're requesting me to do? Yeah, but that don't mean you got to do that, bro. That don't mean you got to do that. And I think that if this was, see, I don't want this to, to be like a black or white thing. But it's a fucking black or white thing. Y'all made it a black or white thing, bro. Like, Unc was comfortable. Could you imagine Uncle? You think, honestly, ask yourself, we don't know anything about Unc except for the tendernism. Do you think Unc could run, manage, finance, staff, all of that, his own restaurant right now today? Because that's what y'all telling him to do. Fuck the white man, go get your own shit. Publicly. Y'all ain't pull him to the side, yo, listen, we're going to invest into you, get you a couple classes and shit like that so you can be successful with your own shit on the side. Like, keep working there, save some of your recipes, do this. No, y'all publicly basically told him to say, fuck, y'all, that's like telling a nigga, yo, fuck your plug. He ain't giving you good prices, but I ain't got nothing for you either. That's basically what y'all did with this tenderism shit, bro. That's like walking up to a nigga saying, listen, bro, run off in your plug right now, fuck that nigga, but I ain't got no work for you either. But it's the right thing to do. Who the fuck, why? Why the fuck would anybody do that? Because it feels right? Because he's white, he's black, and we want to see Unc be successful. Yeah, we all want to see people be successful, but sometimes motherfuckers don't want to be the man. Sometimes people don't want to be the owner. Sometimes people don't. Dame Dash got y'all fucked up with thinking that everybody got to be a boss, bro. Somebody got to work. Like for me, prime example, right? I enjoy cooking. Like I probably enjoy cooking more than I probably love cooking more than I love DJing. I love Call of Duty more than both of them, but I'm just saying, that's besides the fact. Like, I love Call of Duty more than everything, but I probably love cooking more than I love DJing. But right now, if I had the opportunity to fucking run my own restaurant at this exact moment right now, or be a cook for the next 6 months or somebody else shit, I'd be a cook for the next 6 months or somebody else shit. It's not always about money. It's not always about what y'all seem as fair. Oh, everybody should be a boss. Everybody should be own that. Maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I go for 6 months to somebody else's restaurant, learn some tips, learn some things. So then when I do get my own restaurant, I'm prepared for it. Instead of just telling the old ass man to just quit his fucking job and go start your own shit with no type of experience, no foundation, nobody supporting you, just a bunch of motherfuckers on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram and YouTube. Oh, you should do it because they're white and you're black and we had slavery for years and they don't treat black people right. We already fucking know this, people. It's time to fucking do something. Some black people are doing stuff. Some black people understand that we were slaves. It is fucked up. Things are against us. White people is Karens and police brutality. And we understand all of these things, but instead of just repeating the same problem, saying we got to make them aware that this is wrong. Some people make different decisions, bro. Some people just make different decisions. There's nothing wrong with either or. Some people make the same decision and keep talking about the same problem. And as long as you cater to their feelings, that works for them. Some people want results. Some people actually want actions and results. It's just different. Yeah, he ain't just bought food and had an idea of like, maybe I should give Unc some bread. So I buy $100 in food, then say I have a 4K tip. He do that shit all the time. First of all, you making it seem like he bought $100 worth of food like it's something big. That shit costs $100 shit worth of food there, bro. It wasn't like he ordered what was on the menu and they gave him what was on the menu. That's all that they owed him. When he walked up to the thing and said, you know what? Let me get a 2-piece tenderism with 3 sides. And they said, okay, that's $100. When they gave him the 2-piece and the food, he gave him the $100. They didn't owe him shit else. Nothing else did they owe him. Now, would it have been courteous? Would it have been right? Yeah, you spent money with us, even though everybody else in this fucking line spent money with us. But you specifically, I'm going to let you come and talk to the main fucking character that we got here, bro. Just ask him anything. Just live on, you got a camera in his face. We don't know who the fuck you is, but because you got $4,000, we're going to allow you to ask this man anything you want to ask him in our establishment. That's what happened, bro. He didn't say, okay, these are questions I'm going to ask you. I got $4,000 to ask Unc some questions on camera. I got $4,000 to buy some content in a place that's probably making $4,000 a fucking hour that doesn't need the $4,000 or the risk of answering a question. I wouldn't answer that shit. I wouldn't answer that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, he did there like in a rush, black restaurant in a rush. You holding up the line? I might have got sued. Bro. I'm letting y'all know now. I'm letting y'all know, like, if this lottery ticket right here is for a couple M's, I don't know how much I won, but I did win because you see the 38 right there, the 38 right there. I like to wait to see how much I won, right? If that lottery ticket is worth a couple M's, right, I'm definitely getting security, right? I'm hiring 24/7 security. And I'm letting y'all know now. So don't go back and say, oh, we didn't know. We thought we was really there to secure him. We thought we were there to make sure that he was safe, like that too. If I hire you as a security guard, an armed security guard, when I say shoot, shoot, my nigga. I don't care whether it's right or wrong. Shoot, my nigga. I'm letting you know now. Like, you walk up on me in an establishment if you want to on some other shit, bro. Bro might have got popped. Bro might have got popped with that shit, bro. Because they say he went back and forth and all that shit too, bro. Like, we get money right now and shit like that, bro. I got $4,000. Why you want to talk to Unc? Maybe you here to take Unc out. We got to protect Unc. Maybe that's what was like. They was protecting Unc, bro. Unc is the bag, bro. Unc is the bag. You can't just let anybody walk up on Unc because you got $4,000. Hell no, bro. That 4,000 might have been on Unc head. You gonna go to Turkey if you hit that bread? Now, if I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If I ever become a millionaire, right? Well, when I become a millionaire, right? When I become a millionaire, hold on. Damn, T-Mobile trying to get me, but when I become a millionaire, I'm immediately start talking in third person. Bandana Black is not available. Bandana Black is hungry. Bandana Black would like to know how you guys are doing. I'm immediately speaking in third person. I'm buying billboards all over the city, right? When I hit this Powerball, I'm gonna buy billboards all over the city. I'm talking about from here to Syracuse. I'm buying all of the billboards at all of the sports events, all of the stadiums, from all of the hair stores and shit like that. And then there's gonna be a picture of me like this. This right here is gonna be a picture of me like this. No words, no nothing. I'm buying all. I'm probably spend a good $4 million on advertisement. Like I'm gonna be when I hit this Powerball, I'm gonna be broke in like 3 to 4 years. But we gonna ball out for these 3 to 4 years. So I'm gonna buy all of the billboards. It's gonna be a picture of me like this. Imagine you see these billboards all over the place. You're gonna be looking at that shit like, is they selling a microphone or the do-rag? Like, is this a commercial or a concert? You're not even gonna know what it's for. You don't even know what I'm advertising. I ain't gonna advertise shit. I'm just billboards all over the place, just like this. They ain't gonna no YouTube link on that, just like this. They ain't gonna know what I'm advertising, bro. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rent out the Bill Stadium, right? The new Buffalo Bill Stadium. I'm gonna be the first person to do it. When I hit this Powerball, I'm gonna rent out the Buffalo Bill Stadium, right? I'm gonna throw a concert, right? I'm gonna have all the I'm gonna buy all the advertisement on the radio. I'm talking about halftime commercials and all that. Advertising this commercial at the Buffalo Bill Stadium, this concert, right? I'm gonna have Jay-Z open up for Dipset and Fantasia, right? Because I'm gonna have paper, bro. I'm talking about paper. So when you got paper, you can do shit like this. Listen to what I just said. I'm gonna have Jay-Z open up for Dipset and Fantasia, full concert at the new Buffalo Bill Stadium, right? But then I ain't gonna sell no tickets. It's gonna be like me and 3 of my homies, and we're gonna sit in the nosebleed section. I want a full concert though. Imagine empty ass stadium. It's 5 of us in the nosebleed section, but you gotta perform. Jay-Z opening up for Dipset and Fantasia, bro. I'm telling you, like, when I hit this Powerball, it's gonna be lit. I'm gonna be broke in like 2 or 3 years making dumbass decisions like this, but we're gonna live it up, gang. We're gonna live it up. I'll be your security, but you better put some bread on my books. I'm gonna let you know now, gang. If you my security, be prepared to shoot, bro. Be prepared to shoot. I'm not hiring security for self-defense, bro. You on offense and defense if I'm paying you for security. It depends on what I need you for. I might need you to slide. I might need you to get the niggas the ball off us, bro. Like, just be prepared for it. I'm gonna pay you good, though. I'm gonna pay you good. See? That's a little I'm telling you, when I get bread, bro, I'm not gonna tell people I won the lottery, but there will be signs. Like when you just see, like, imagine you at work, right? 2027 Lamborghini, right? 2017, 2027 Lamborghini Aventador joint, like top of the line joint, right? I'm gonna get a brand new Lamborghini. I'm gonna get it customized. You know how I'm gonna get it customized? Regular doors, manual windows. Remember the joints you had to reach over and roll up the window like that? That's how I'm gonna get on my brand new Lamborghini, and then I'm gonna get regular doors. Imagine you pull up to motherfucking valet parking. They like, oh shit, we got that new Lamborghini. They trying to lift the shit. You're like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? They trying to lift the shit. They got to, open the joint like that. That's the type of shit I'm gonna be doing when I win the Powerball, bro. That's what I'm gonna do. Type of shit I'm gonna do when I win the Powerball, bro. It's gonna be lit though. It's gonna be lit. I'm really gonna do that concert shit though. I'm gonna have Jay-Z open up for Dipset and Fantasia, bro. I'm bringing the set back together. It says, no, I'm hawking shit. You're going to have to shoot me if you doing all that because the trunk is waiting. If I come if I'm getting paid good, I'm definitely searching niggas at the door. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Like my security not for defense, bro. My security for offense or defense, but it depends on how I feel that day. I'm an Aquarius, so it's like I can't even help it. Like I can't even help this about myself. Like, I'm an Aquarius, so like being security for me. One day we might be on some. You know what? Let's take the extra precautions. You know what I'm saying? Let's be on the defense. Let's not get into anything. And then one day I'm just on shit. Yo, a nigga gave me a middle finger 4 years ago. Let's go find this nigga. That type shit, bro. It's something that all Aquarius like suffer from. It's called selective get back, bro. I suffer from selective get. All Aquarius suffer from this though. It's like a disability, like selective get back. Like one day I just like right now I just be sitting there just thinking like that nigga skipped me in line in 7th grade. Let me find this nigga, bro. Let me get my get back, bro. Sometimes it be selective, bro. It don't be right, and sometimes it be right away. You might cut me in line right now. I might bump big 2-piece. You might cut me in line right now. I might quick 2-piece, or I might be like, you know what? It's not worth it. I go home, lose on Call of Duty. Now it's worth it. You see what I'm saying? If I lose on Call of Duty, now it's worth it. I'm with that. Shout out to Philip 5326. Niggas gonna want to have protests. I'm searching this Caesar. Definitely. I used to be a security guard too. I ain't secure as shit, bro. I remember one time these niggas took every tire off this car, right? I was doing security at this joint, right? I remember like it was yesterday. I was doing security at this joint on Delaware and High. I believe it's Delaware and High. Either Delaware and High or Delaware and North. It's like the 24/7 Walgreens is right there, right? So I was doing security at the joint, right? So I was downstairs. It was like an apartment building. So when you walk into the apartment building, like it's a front door. You walk into the apartment building, and then there's like a wall, and then you go to the left. So when you go to the left, that's the door to the parking lot. So they had me sitting in the corner so I could see both doors. So I could see the front door. I'm sitting here. I can see the front door and I can see the parking lot. So I'm sitting in the corner, security guard. I mean, I got my little badge, I got my little hat, all types of shit like that, bro. Got my little shirt and tie. I'm top flight security of the world. This back when I was big back bandana. Right now, the weight that I'm in right now, a nigga not gonna stop. Nigga wasn't gonna stop either way because I'm not risking my life. But either way, this back when I was big back bandana, I was a security guy, right? Boom. So we had to do rounds. So every hour we had to go to this door, make sure that it was locked, then go to this side door, go outside, walk all the way around the perimeter, then come back to the front door just to make sure it was nothing going on in the parking lot, nothing was wrong, nothing, right? Because a couple robberies, different drug addicts. This one, Claire was around. Rest in peace, Claire was around doing a bunch of wild shit in the parking lot, bro. Oh my, that's when I first met Claire too. Rest in peace, Claire. But anyways, so I was working security there and I was doing telemarketing, working for a joint called LHR, like out in Lockport or some shit like that. So I was working 9 to 5 and then 5 to 9, and I was doing the overnights 11 to 8, right? So one day I would leave one job early, and then the next day I would come into the next job late because the two jobs overlap. Long story short, I was tired as hell working a security job, right? Boom. So it's like this little desk joint that they got right here where we sit at the desk. You can see this door, see this door. So there's cars and shit out of this door. So I can see it's a parking lot. So the first row of cars is right in front of this door. And mind you, we supposed to do rounds every hour. So I get off of work at like 8 o'clock in the morning. It was either 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. I get off of work at like 8 o'clock in the morning. About maybe 10 minutes after I get off of work, my boss called me. Hey, Officer Wilson. Mind you, we security guards. They called us officer. I felt like a cop. I ain't gonna hold you. I felt like a cop. But he called me Officer Wilson. I was a security guard, right? So he said, hey, Officer Wilson, did you notice anything on your rounds while you was doing your rounds? Like, nah, I ain't noticed nothing. It was a pretty quiet night. Everything was quiet, bro. I had the best sleep that night. Like that night that he was talking about, I had the best sleep at work. I was knocked the fuck out in there. I'm talking about I was probably sleep a good 4 hours. Like they might have thought I was dead. I was in there sleep at least a good 4 hours. So when he asked me, how did the night go? I told him the truth. It was a quiet night for me because I was fucking asleep, my nigga. So I told him, like, yeah, I didn't see nothing unusual. He said, because somebody took the wheels off of one of the cars in the parking lot. I said, oh, that's crazy. Wow, they must have worked quick, or it must have been right after I left. It probably was like in the back of the parking lot. He's like, well, no, it was actually the car that was directly in front of the door that you had to go out of to even do your rounds to check. So let me ask you again, did you see anything? Nah, I ain't see shit, bro. Bro, the car was directly in front of the door. I'm talking about, they must have took their time. Remember I told you I was asleep for 4 hours? They must have looked in there and seen I was sleeping 4 hours. These niggas took their time, bro. I'm talking about, they took every tire off of this car. I think they took the door off, all type of shit. Directly in front of the door that I was at. Like, you had to hear something, bro. Why the neighbors ain't say nothing? Just because I'm security don't mean, it's not just my responsibility to stop crime. If you a neighbor and you hear that type of shit because I'm downstairs asleep, you should have said something. But that was my last day working security for them. That was my last day working security. I don't know why, though. Fucking discrimination, bro. Fucking discriminate. I think it was because I was black. The same way y'all pull this shit with, I think it was because I was black. I ain't gonna tell you about the time I did security for. I ever tell you about the time I did security for HSBC? Oh my god, yo. Oh my god. Hiring a black security guard and hiring a white security guard is two different things. And so if you own a security business, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Hiring a black security guard and hiring a white security guard is two different things. When you hire a black security guard, that is a job, my nigga. Thank you for the job. When you hire a white security guard, I take the oath to fully protect with my life and attitude and family's life and reputation and all that, bro. Like, white security guards think that they like part of the company, bro. Black security guards realize that I feel like a cop. I don't really want nobody to see me here, bro. Like, let me just get my check and go home. Let you know that up front. But I don't know if I ever told y'all the story about that shit at HSBC. Oh my God, yo. Oh my God, yo. You can't just be firing white people, bro. Like, you can't, like, black people you can really fire. All we going, like, you might, worst case scenario when you fire a black person, right? I'm just gonna let you know now. Like, if you fire a black person, worst case scenario, depending on when you fire him, like if you fire me after my shift, it's gonna get violence. Fire me before I get there. If you fire me after my violence. But anyways, if you fire a black person, the worst case scenario is you might get punched in your shit by a guy. If you're a girl, you might get dragged. If you're a girl, you might get dragged. Worst case scenario, you fire a black person. You fire a white person, this when you gotta start like bombs, mass shootings, kidnappings, that type of shit, bro. Like, when I tell you that story about security at HSBC, bro, there's a reason why they have security escort the person out when they fire black people. You just get the fuck out, and that security lets you out right there. White people is pre-organized. They let me know before, Wilson, we're gonna need you on the second floor. We doing a little termination joint. We need you to be. I don't know why they needed me to be there because I wasn't gonna do shit. Like, bro, remember I told you about it being a job for black people? That shit was a job for me. Like, I'm not about to fight this nigga. Like, if you fire this nigga and he smacked the shit out of you, it's gonna end up on my internet too because I'm recording it. Like, I'm only, bro, this shit, y'all told me I was security. I want to hear for a check. I understand I have no jurisdiction. Y'all don't understand I have no, like, Tommy don't understand he don't got no jurisdiction. Now, you can tell Tommy some shit like that. Tommy going with his life, but Bandana Black, fuck no. Fuck no. Every tire, them niggas had tire. Bro, I'm talking about every tire. They took every tire, every lug nut, every off of it. I'm talking about they took the brake pads too, my nigga. They took this nigga calipers. And I told them it happened within the 15 minutes that I was off of work, bro. They had to have been doing that shit for a couple of hours. I am so cool. Story, bro. You about to play COD or nah? Story time with Black got me coughing on his J. All right, this is going to be a quick story, and then we're going to get on the Call of Duty. Alexa, turn on Xbox. Hold on one second. Why is this not showing? Hang on one second. All right, I'm gonna give y'all the quick story time about this. Hang on a second. About the HSBC joint. This HSBC shit is hilarious. Hang on. Live gamer bomb. Okay, the Xbox is on. Boom. So yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all this story, and then I'm gonna play a couple games of Call of Duty. Well, we're gonna stream a couple games of Call of Duty, right? So boom. I was a security guard at for HSBC Bank. I don't know if you guys heard of HSBC Bank, but we got this real big tall building in downtown Buffalo. It's like Seneca Seneca 1 Tower or some shit now, but it used to be HSBC Tower, right? So they got HSBC Tower, and then they got HSBC Atrium. So it's like another HSBC building further down the street, right? So I used to be a security guard at HSBC Atrium in the parking lot, right? I was a parking lot guard. So when you come up to the gate, I didn't really have to do shit. Like, you pull up to the gate, you scan your pass, the joint open up, and then you go on about your business, right? Boom, you going about your business. This is a key part of the story. Remember, I told you scan your pass. So you pull up to the gate, you scan your pass, and then the gate open up, right? So as long as the gate open up, I ain't got shit to do with that because I don't hand out the keys, right? Remember, I told you the difference between hiring a black person as a security guard, white person as a security guard? White person gonna ask you questions. Let me see your ID. Oh, no, bro, when you scan that shit, as long as the fucking gate go open, I'm gonna get off on time. I'm getting off of work on time. Long as the gate go open. So boom. Keep that in mind. I'm inside of the parking lot one day, right? Boom. They call me, Officer Wilson. We're gonna need you on the second floor because we got a termination. We about to terminate this guy because he's been clocking out. It was like 5 minutes early or 5 minutes late for like the last 2 months, right? They say for the last 2 months he's been clocking out either 5 minutes too early or 5 minutes too late, but he's been working here for like 15, 20 years. So I immediately think in my head, nah, bro, not going for that, bro. He's been working here for 15, 20 years, and he made a mistake. And even if he didn't make a mistake, he been signing out for 5 minutes for the last 2 months. 15, 20 years, and y'all gonna fire this nigga over the last 2 months? I didn't even need to know whether he was black or white because the outcome would have been the same. This was after his shift. Extreme violence. There's going to be extreme violence. But anyways, they tell me, Wilson, we're gonna need you upstairs 2 o'clock because we about to terminate the guy. So long story short, what you're supposed to do is you just walk with the person. So they got like a little checklist. They tell the person, well, you fired because of this. You can call this person, pick up this, give me your badge, blah blah blah. You really there for like moral support, right? Well, I mean, that's what I was there for because I wasn't physically doing shit. Like, if they'd be like, yo, you fired, and they would just smack the shit out of the person, they ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. Actually, it's time for my lunch break. Nothing to do with me. But anyways, that's what you're supposed to do. So boom, they tell me to go upstairs. They about to fire the dude. Boom. So I go upstairs with them. It's a white guy with glasses, right? I get upstairs a little bit late, right? So they already fired him. They walk him towards the elevator. They already fired him. All I see is him, like, you know, when white people bottom lip start trembling like this when they tell me, no, because I just don't understand. I just don't. Once that bottom lip start trembling, that's when you start getting mass shootings and different shit like that, bro. So all I seen was a white dude walking towards me with a box, and his bottom lip was like, but no, what are we talking about? 20 years and 5 minutes, the time clock, whatever he was saying. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but he looked very upset as he's walking towards me. And as I'm hoping like, I hope he don't strike me thinking I'm here to like stop him because whatever you want to do, bro, I'm totally fine with it. Like, if you want to be fired and walk out of this joint, that's cool. If you don't want to be fired, if you like, nah, I ain't fired, and you decide to not be fired, that just let me go, bro. Just let me go. Let security go, and we good. Let security go, and we good. So that type of situation, right? Boom. So they fire him. I walk him downstairs to his car. They take his little badge, just like that. Remember I told you, as we walking by, they got the little checklist. Okay, boom, got his little badge, got his little parking badge, got the little, remember I told you the little gate joint where you wave the joint, the little gate go open. So they did everything they were supposed to do, right? I did everything I was supposed to do as a security guard because nothing happened. Now, if something would have happened, I wouldn't have did what I was supposed to do. But luckily, we get downstairs, he get in his car, he going about his business. I'll go back inside my little booth joint. Boom, I'm probably going to get a raise or something like that because that went smoothly. Everything is good, right? Fast forward the next day, I'm bicking back being boo, playing on my phone away from the camera because you're not supposed to be on your phone. When you doing security inside of the booth, you can't be on your phone, something about you not paying attention, something like that. But anyways, I'm trying for the camera angle not to see me because there's a heater right here. I'm playing on my phone and shit like that, probably texting somebody like that out of my peripheral. A lot of these stories happen with my peripheral. So out of my peripheral, remember I told you they pull up and they wave their little badge? So out of my peripheral, the guy that we just fired the day before, remember I told you his lip was tremors like that? The guy that we just fired the day before is smiling like a motherfucker at the gate. So out of my peripheral, I just look and say, oh shit, I hope he doesn't shoot me. Oh shit. He scans his pass and the gate joint open up. I did what any other black person would do right then. Put it in the comment section. Shout out to 050. What would you do at this point, right? So boom. You in there, mind you, I don't even know what's going on because I'm dead into my phone, bro. I'm playing into my phone out of my peripheral. I see the guy they just fired the white guy they just fired the day before, smiling like a motherfucker, bro. Like smiling like a motherfucker. He wiped his little joint, the gate joint open up. He goes to park his car. What would you do as a black person, bro? Remember I told you the difference between hiring a black person for security, white person for security. White person for security would have manually probably fucking tried to stop the gate. No, you're fired. You can't be in there. Take the chance of getting shot. But you did your job, hero, all type of shit. Black person, that shit swiped, the gate came open. He went towards the building. I'm outside inside the motherfucking booth shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. That if I hear some shots going off, then I'm out of this motherfucker. Like they ain't got nothing to do with me. Like they should have deactivated his badge. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he had an extra. I don't do the activate and deactivate the badges. I don't do shit with the badge. All I do is the escort and shit, right? All I'm there for is the escort and shit, right? So exactly, you're not gonna try to stop him, right? Not gonna try to stop him. So boom. Out of my other peripheral, remember I told you that peripheral, I see him going in. The shit opened up, he kept going. Now he done parked, and out of this peripheral, I see him walking into the motherfucking building with a bomb, bro. But I see him walking into the building with a motherfucking bomb, bro. Listen to this, bro. I seen him walking into the building with a bomb. Listen, y'all not gonna. This is an exclusive true story. I seen him walking into the building with a bomb, bro. You know what I thought in my head? You know the first thing I thought in my head? I'm happy as fuck. I'm working out here in the booth, and I'm not one of the security guards in the inside, right? But I was a player about it, right? I was a player about it. I went above and beyond the black code. Because the black code is, that nigga got fired yesterday. He back inside the building. He's about to shoot up some shit. Leave that nigga alone. Go home. This your last day doing security. That's what you're supposed to do as a black person. Like, get the fuck out. This can't turn out good. But, you know, at the time, I was trying to better my life. I was looking at joining the military and shit like that, too. I was like, you know what? At least let me get him a heads up. So I pick up the little dispatch phone that we got. Burp, 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 burp. Hey, yo, this Officer Wilson, listen, I'm on the other side of the gate right now, right? I'm on the other side of the gate right now, but the guy that y'all fired yesterday, yeah, remember the guy that y'all had me go upstairs and escort, the guy that y'all fired? Yeah, he's walking back into the building with a bomb right now. What do you mean a bomb? What do you mean a bomb? How do you know what type of bomb? What color was it? Well, what is he wearing? Blah, blah, blah. Whoa, bro. I'm black. Remember, I'm black. I don't know any of that because I started the conversation off with saying I am on the other side of the gate. I took the little dispatch phone, walked on the other side of the gate in case that shit blew up, but I was at least going to get him a heads up in case they can get out, right? So I'm on the phone with him trying to tell him, bro, it's the bomb. Get the fuck out. He's trying to ask me questions about, remember I told you the difference between hiring a black security guard and a white security guard? The black security guard is telling you the white dude that just got fired walked in with a bomb, get the fuck out. And the white security guard is asking me, well, what color jeans did he have on? What size bomb was it? What was it? What makes you believe it's a, bro, you can die if you want to. So boom, I hung up the phone. I know that this is my last day doing security with them. So now I'm feeling bad. I call on my own cell phone. I called like the owner of our security. Hey, listen, Tom. His name was Tom too. Hey, listen, Tom. It's some shit going down at HSBC. Nigga got fired. Blah blah blah. When do you want to pick up your badge and your clothing? So that basically today is my last day working with you guys, right? So this is what happened, right? This is what happened. Remember I told you he walked in with a bomb? You know those cooler shits, the little igloo cooler shits, like they be like red and blue, and it's like the top part is white. You can like slide it that way, you put ice and shit in there. He walked in with one of them, right? Now, in hindsight, could it had not been a bomb? I don't fucking know, but my assumption was it was a bomb. You fired him yesterday. He's smiling back today, and he's fucking white, and he's in the building with one of those fucking cooler shits, bro. It be bombs in the cooler shits, bro. Racial profiling, maybe. I'm just being honest. This is a true story. Call it what you. I'm just telling you what was going on, bro. So, I as I'm explaining to the guy that so my boss called me back as I'm explaining to the guy that I'm not that type of security guard where I'm about to like, once there's danger, I'm out. I might let you know so you can call somebody else to take care of it, but I'm not taking care of it just because I'm security and that's my job. Fuck no. I'm not about to die for the fucking $12.50 that you paying me an hour. But anyways, long story short, what happened was he walked into the atrium, HBC atrium. He went up the stairs. They told me this after the fact. He went up the stairs, dropped that little cooler joint on the like little joint where you go up to the elevator, dropped the little cooler joint like that, and then went back upstairs to the part where he got fired at, right? Boom. So as they telling me this story, I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy. I know that shit probably blew up, blah, 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 da, da, da. Apparently, it wasn't even the same guy. This is a whole lookalike, bro. Like, I quit that job for no reason. I'm not saying all white people look alike. I'm not saying all white people look alike. But even they said, yo, bro, we thought it was the same person. Like, when we went up there, we thought it was the same person. Like, we went over there, got the little motherfucking lunchbox like that. We see us all type of sandwiches and motherfucking apple slices and shit in this motherfucker. No type of bombs, nothing like that. We thought it was the same person. And he worked in the same department, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm black. You think I'm going to chance that shit? You think, like, bro, I'm supposed to be like, you know what? That probably wasn't the guy who they fired yesterday as the back here smiling, walking back in with a bomb. It's probably just a regular employee walking in with his lunch. Now that I look back at it, I was paranoid, bro. That's why you can't send me to do that. Hiring a black security guard and a white security guard, bro. I thought he's coming back on some, no, I'm not fired type shit, bro. Like, yo, you fired. Nah, I'm good. That type shit, bro. That type shit. I'm not going to try to stop him exactly. Moonrock 215, what's good? What's good? DZ, you already on the game? You already on the game? I don't want to stop this live and get off and you not on because y'all usually don't. Y'all type starving too. Oh, I forgot. Yo, listen, I gotta show y'all this shit. I forgot I bought this. Hang on a second. Let me put y'all on to something. Hang on one second. It's lit. I forgot about this. I forgot about these Jones. Only my real ones know about that. Only my real ones know about them Jones. With the little icing pouch. Fresh out of the toaster. Oh my God. Fresh out of the toaster with the icing pouch. You got to get the cream cheese and strawberry joint. The regular strawberry joint is cool too, but you got to get the cream cheese and strawberry joint. I'm trying to tell you, man. Trying to put y'all on to something, man. We not sponsored, but we should be sponsored. Toaster strudels, if you see this, send me a couple of these and I'll put it on the bottom of the joint. It'll be right there where the logo is at. Toaster, brought to you in part by Toaster Strudel. Toaster Strudel, if you see this, y'all still number one. Y'all still number one in this household. My daughter hate them joints. Now, DZs, let me check. Niggas be on here capping, talking about they on a game. They ready to get some kills. I be the only one dropping shit on here because I'm the GOAT in Call of Duty. That's what I plan on doing for my birthday, too. My birthday, January 26th. By the way, shout out to my fellow Aquarius out there. I plan on streaming and playing a game for most of the day for my birthday. That's the perfect birthday. I really wish I could rent a movie theater and hook my Xbox up to the movie screen and do that shit for my birthday. Just play Call of Duty on the big screen. That'd be dope as hell playing Call of Duty on the big screen, though. Let me see. Is anybody on? Resume. Y'all do know I'm the GOAT in Call of Duty, right? Like, there's nobody better than me. How do I turn the hold on. Hang on one second. I gotta figure out how to turn the music off on this joint. Hold on. Every time I stream Call of Duty, I keep getting copyright strikes for the fucking music. Hold on. Audio mix, headphone abuse. Mute licensed music on. Yeah, there we go. Mute licensed music. Mono audio. Asymmetric hearing conversation. Apply a custom audio profile to balance per ear frequency, equalizing hearing differences and keeping the sound field in order to increase the accuracy of audio cues. Let's try that. Add, configure, reduce 10-minute sound. From concussion to flash grenade, shell shock is replaced with a more dull, murky sound. That might actually make it a little bit better, less distraction. Hit marker sound, default, classic. It doesn't let you hear it. Master game volume, show more. Gameplay, effects, cinematic, voice chat. I can never hear the voice chat. So let me try to turn that up. Hold on. Voice chat on, proximity chat, all lobby, voice chat output device, speakers. Let me see. Speakers, communication, text chat, my chat, channel only, game, voice chat, friends and chat only, microphone level, test microphone, voice chat. All right, I should be set on there. Okay, my boy DZ on here was good, gang. All right, we definitely about to get the dub. All right, let me just switch this screen real quick. All right, that is the monitor, Xbox. Make this one smaller. Hold on. Oh, for real. You gotta start speeding out this joint. Oh, hell no. Oh, yeah. Not good. That's how they get you. Damn, they never give us Rebirth Island, yo.
Get everything.
Damn. Y'all don't know why my chat drink don't play on the actual stream.
You probably got it shut off on your system or something like that. I know. I don't know how Xbox works. Xbox trash, but on PlayStation, it's this thing that say allow voices to be shown or whatever, or to be heard.
Oh yeah.
You can turn it on or off.
Use custom audio device. Capture audio only. Use custom audio device. Audio device. HyperX. Live gamer. Alright, y'all about to see me carry this team like an
You ain't even. He can't even hear me.
You ain't going.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Well.
Yeah, I've been able to hear you.
Yeah. Nah, because usually as soon as we get in the game, you can't hear me no more.
Oh. No, usually I can't hear you until the game starts. You be talking, I can hear you, but you can't hear me.
Incoming.
Ever since I switched and got the actual Xbox headphones, now my drink be cutting in and out. My Steel Series drinks.
Yeah, them McDonald's headphones, you know what I'm saying? You used to get them out the Happy Meal.
No, I spent like $250 for my Steel Series drink.
Oh,
my Astros are the best ones though.
That's what I got.
Yeah, I had the
250 Astro. Astro need to quit playing and drop a new controller. They controller was my favorite from the PS4.
Resurgence. Stay alive to keep the squad in the fight.
Alright, let me see where we dropping.
That's
Yo, rest of the team, y'all got mics? Yo, y'all got mics?
Boy, just dropped with no ping. Alright.
No, I pinged it.
Pinged it now.
I've been pinging it. You don't see your drink lagging. You gotta come over to Xbox.
Nah, I got ADD, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta come over to Xbox. Xbox would never.
I would never play Xbox. Xbox for broke people.
Never. Xbox is the greatest, man. You see all of the top streamers either on PC or Xbox.
No, they didn't.
Reloading. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Fresh mag.
Finally got me a grenade kill.
Adding armor.
Secure the supply boxes. Locations are marked on your TAC map.
The hell's a bottle cap? Why they giving out bottle caps?
Thank you, Donald.
Yeah. This thing kinda alright. going after this objective thing.
Yeah, I'm over here already.
Alright. Man, I'm trying to keep lagging.
Supply box secured. 2 to go.
Shit, lag. It sound like Xbox, bro.
One supply box remaining. Move to secure. Precision airstrike standing by.
Ass jerky don't make itself.
Copy. 1031 on approach. Strike it down.
You ain't going nowhere.
Your squad's in the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
You ain't going
Enemy
nowhere.
destroyed. Attack map to hunt down the rest of them. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your attack map. Get hunted.
I didn't the team might be the rest.
Thank you, Donald.
Contract complete. All supply boxes found.
Hey, why do my drink keep lagging like this? Oh, I might still got to put it on 4K. I forgot about that.
Damn, you can't do 4K? That's crazy.
No, I think I'm streaming it for it. I'm supposed to stream it 1080.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
I think it's. Did we get the last one?
Keep going.
Did we get the last? I don't remember.
You ain't going nowhere.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
You need a loadout for it. You ain't got no good gun.
You crazy.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Damn, you got me working up an appetite. You ain't going nowhere.
Target down. Marking the rest of us.
I don't know what the hell that was. Damn, which one of these is closer? I could have swore it was three loadouts.
Oh, somebody got his ass.
You coming?
Fuck, I'm about to try to make it to this one.
Yeah, it was loadouts everywhere. I just wasn't paying attention. I'm surrounded.
I thought it was like 3 days over.
My aim is a little bit off.
Thank you, Donald.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind.
You ain't going nowhere.
Oh, got his ass.
Enemy destroyed.
Thank you,
Use your
Donald.
attack map to hunt down the rest of them.
Nice.
LDVR salvo
Teammate
ready
blue.
for launch.
Had to be your ass. Oh, nope, that's the enemy.
16 rounds.
Ah, he on the roof. I thought that was the teammate over there.
You ain't going nowhere. Thank you, Donald.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that
I thought
squad on
you
your
were
attack
finishing.
map.
Ass jerky
Get
don't make itself.
Fire ineffective. Check target course.
Thank you, Donald.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, they just
Bro, my colors was looking crazy. I landed in the gas by accident. Shit wouldn't let me turn my parachute around.
Yo, my drink
Fuck, I died.
freezing. What the fuck?
Where I'm at. What?
You ain't going where?
You have reinforcements inbound.
You ain't going where?
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Oh my god, my drink is freezing. My drink is lagging and freezing. Hold on, let me change the video settings. Oh, that's because this drink updates.
Your armor's gone. Throwing fresh mag.
I'm supposed to update while I'm playing the game.
Make it count.
Don't
Get ready.
sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time.
My drink's still lagging.
Get to the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
Oh my god. I might have to get off. My drink's like lagging so I can't even play.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Thank you, Donald. Thank you.
Oh shit.
Enemy soldier incoming.
You ain't going where? Thank you, Donald.
Squad mate back on station.
You ain't going where? Thank you, Donald.
You have reinforcements inbound.
You ain't going where?
Stay sharp. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Be advised, resurgence is no longer active.
You ain't going where? Thank you, Donald.
Sniper along down the way. Shit.
Thank you, Donald. Thank
We've
you,
got 10
Donald.
squads active in the field.
Oh, they hunting me.
Oh shit.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Got him.
Head to the safe zone. Gas moving.
You ain't going where?
Again.
Thank you, Donald.
Are you
Damn.
have to be a doctor?
As soon as I turned around.
Got 4 remaining. Stay sharp. Enemy hunters were taken out. You're in the clear. 5 squads still operational in the AO.
They got me. Adding armor. Adding armor.
You're in the last.
Damn.
Now finish it. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
Yo, I'll be back on in
I
probably
ain't
like
doing nothing.
I'll be back on probably like a half an hour. I gotta make a run real quick.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Well, y'all see the GOAT carrying the team as always. No, I do appreciate y'all. We'll be back on live. What time is it now? Let me see. I'm trying to keep my promises and hold myself accountable. It's 2:22 p.m. We're going live at 7:30. 7:30 p.m. We're going live at no. We're not. I forgot. We're not. My memory is terrible. Oh snap! I got a whole. Somebody ever tell you a date that you got to do something and it reminds you every single day about it, and then you totally forget about it, and you think you go live at 7:30, but that's the actual time and date that you're supposed to do the thing. But anyways, sometime I'll be back on live sometime later on today. I do appreciate you guys. Always remember this. It's called Pop Not Soda. Pop Not Soda. When you get in the shower, always think about this. When you get in the shower, head first or feet first? When you get in the shower, you get in head first or feet first? Answer that question next time we come back. I'm going to know the answer because somebody getting blocked. Somebody